The pink marble is peeling, the pedestal is rotting, and the algorithm doesn't love you back. Welcome to Dismantle Hustle, Aquarius Edition. I'm Poppy, your Age of Aquarius biz guide. We are filing for divorce from the me era and architecting the age of we. This is your field guide to leaving the scarcity loop, regulating your nervous system, and building a business that actually has a soul. The old world is shitting the bed. Let's build something better.
Today we're going to talk about redefining productivity, from hustle to harmony. We have been running on a borrowed definition of productivity. For years, we've measured our worth by the density of our calendars and the length of our done lists. We've been conditioned to treat our energy like raw material, a resource to be extracted, processed, and sold until the land is dry and the well is empty. We've been told that if we aren't growing, we're dying. But if you're listening to this, you've likely reached the edge of that map. You've realized that hustle isn't a strategy. It's a high-speed chase toward a horizon that keeps moving the moment you get close. Today we're talking about the transition from hustle to harmony. We're moving away from how much and stepping into how well. We are redefining productivity not as a measurement of output, but as a commitment to alignment. There is a lie of linear output, believe it or not. The machine thinking we've explored in this chat thrives on the lie of linearity. It's the industrial delusion that says you should be constant, unwavering producer. It demands that you produce at the exact same rate on a Tuesday in the dead of Minnesota January as you do on a Friday in the height of June. It ignores the moon. It ignores your cycle. It ignores the reality of living in a body that has survived trauma, or a body that is navigating insane levels of trauma inflicted upon us by systems that are currently crumbling every day, or a body that simply needs to exist without being useful for a few fucking minutes. When we live in the hustle, productivity becomes a weapon. We use it to shame ourselves for the days we need to go slow. We call ourselves lazy when we're actually just recalibrating. But in the frequency of harmony, productivity is a symphony. And a symphony isn't just a wall of loud notes played as fast as possible. The beauty of the music is entirely dependent on the relationship between the sound and the silence. Without the rest, the music is just noise. So let's redefine the metric. What are we counting? If we stop measuring output, the number of emails sent, the number of posts scheduled, the number of hours billed, what are we actually counting? In a harmonious Aquarian business, we have to look at new, more honest metrics. It's time to start looking at your resonant impact. Did the work I did today actually touch the heart of we? Did it move the needle for a client in a way that felt like a relief? Or did I just move digital paper around and optimize things to feel busy and avoid the void? Somatic safety. This is a big one. Did I complete my tasks from a place of regulated ease? Or was I running on a cortisol spike? Did I just push through my body's very clear no? If the work was done at the expense of your nervous system, it wasn't productive, it was actually extractive. Creating longevity. Is the pace I am setting today sustainable for the woman I want to be 10 years from now? Or am I burning the furniture to keep the house warm for one night? So, the architecture of harmony. Redefining productivity isn't a mind shift. It's an architectural one. It means dismantling the 9-to-5 factory mindset and building something regenerative. Honoring the internal winter. In a machine world, downtime is a failure. In an ecosystem, it's essential. Some days, the most productive thing you can do for your brand is to stare at the trees, walk the dog, and let your subconscious compost your ideas. That isn't being checked out. It's essential maintenance for the soil. The power of the pivot. Hustle culture says finish at all costs, even if the project feels like lead in your hands. Harmony says if the frequency has shifted, have the courage to stop. Sometimes done is the enemy of the right. Batching by vibration. Stop scheduling by task and start scheduling by energy. Don't try to write a provocative voiceover script when you're in a low tide admin fog. Do your deep intuitive work when your frequency is high, and leave the Notion database cleaning for when your brain just wants to organize blocks. Move from doing to being. The hardest part of this shift, the part no one tells you, is the identity crisis that comes with it. When you stop being the girl who gets it all done, the one who is the second in command, and the mother and the healer and the fixer, who are you? You are the woman who is present. You are the steward of the movement. You are a node in a collective that values your being as much as your doing. When you move in harmony, you find a strange paradox. You actually get to where you're going faster. Not because you're running, but because you've stopped taking all those exhausting detours into burnout and dissociation. When you move with your body instead of against it, the path clears. The hustle is a habit we were forced to learn. The harmony is a practice we get to choose. Start small today. Look at your list. Prune one thing, just one, that doesn't have a heartbeat. Give yourself permission to be rhythmic. Give yourself permission to be human. I'm Poppy. This is Dismantle Hustle. I'll see you in the shift.
If this episode stirred something in you, don't just go back to scrolling. That's how the digital mall keeps you rented. If you're ready to actually architect the infrastructure we talked about today, come join us inside the collective. For $17 a month, less than the price of 2 fancy lattes, you get full entry into the Aquarius Shift Lab. This includes the orientation, our sovereign asset library of PDFs and worksheets, and most importantly, The Pulse, my private weekly audio strategy briefing, where I bridge the latest cosmic shifts with the real-time marketing data I'm seeing across the 20-plus active accounts I manage. It's your weekly strategy recalibration so you never have to guess where the world is going. Stop being a tenant, start being an architect. Join the migration at AquariusBizShift.com. I'll see you in the lab.